Hey, this morning is all about the beauty of blackness. The beauty of blackness. We're in our Black History Month series. This is the last week of Black History Month leading up to our worship experience on this Sunday. And I've been dealing with Black History Month series this whole week. And this morning, it's the beauty of blackness. The beauty of blackness. Good morning, Joel. How are you on this morning? What an excellent morning it is, Thelma. Man, I am so thankful and grateful to be with you guys on this morning. Dr. Moore, how are you guys on this morning? Hope you can hear me well. A little different location, but you know what? I decided, I got to continue to give that manna. Even though I'm on a prayer retreat and reflection retreat and getting ready to go deeper at New Life. So, Lena, I decided that I'm going to continue with Morning Manna leading up to our worship service on this Sunday, where we're going to really dig deep into CRT. Well, this morning, Fran, is all about the what? The beauty of blackness. The beauty of blackness. And it's always the text to talk and the takeaway. And this morning, the text is Song of Solomon 1 and 6. Song of Solomon 1 and 6. You already know it. I want you to hear it again for the first time. Here it is. It says, "Do not stare at my dark skin. Do not stare at my blackness." Here is the opening of Song of Solomon. And Solomon, we already know that this book, this poetic book, is about his love for this beautiful Shunammite woman who is black. And I just want to dig deep into talking about the beauty of blackness. 5 minutes or less. That's the text. Here is the talk. Let me share a story with you. When I was in the fifth grade, the late 60s, early 70s, I remember saying that I was ashamed of being black. I was in a integrated school. There were white teachers and there were a couple of black teachers. We were in a group setting where the fourth and fifth grade was together. And guess what? The black teacher took me aside. She didn't admonish me. She didn't beat me down. She didn't do any of that. But she talked to me about my color. You see, when I came up, it was still an embarrassment for somebody to call you black. You wanted to be called colored, Negro, whatever, anything but black. That didn't shift until many of you already know, until James Brown came out with his famous song, "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud." That shifted everything. Well, before that song, I had a sense of, wow, I'm black. And that teacher took me aside and began to talk to me about my beauty, the beauty of my color. Well, let me tell you three things about this text and about that story. The first thing you need to know, as the woman in the text who Solomon is writing to, who says to him, you know what, don't stare at my skin. And Solomon did more than stare if you read the book. He loved her skin. So the first thing I want you to put in the chat area is, melon is me. My melon is me. I can never separate my color from who I am. That's the way God made me. And no matter how Sammy Sosa, I might try to bleach myself, but melanin in my skin is who I am. I'm proud of that. Here's the second thing. The second thing is this. Self-hatred is a socialized thing. It's socialized. Self-hatred, if you remember when they talked about Kinta Kunte, who refused to change his name, wanted to hang on to his name with everything he had because he loved himself, he knew who he was. Well, everything in our culture tells us black ain't it, even to this day. You know, white is right, black is not. You know, if you're black, get back. That's what the saying was when I was coming out. Because notice the negativity even the dictionary places upon black, and the positivity that the dictionary places upon white. But you have to understand that self-hatred comes as a result of the culture having a sense of inferiority complex and wanting to do what it can to knock those of us who are black down. So know that self-hatred is a real thing. And if you don't understand that melanin is me, you're going to forget. And you're going to end up hating yourself. Here's the third thing that I want you to get. The third thing is this. Solomon actually loved her blackness. You read the Song of Solomon, that man was crazy about that woman. Everything that he wrote about in that wonderful retreat of his love, from sexuality to sensuality to everything, was a positive thing about her color. So that leaves me with this. Here's your takeaway this morning. I want you to get this takeaway. The only way you can get all the other colors is start with the darkest color. So, God started with the darkest to get everybody else. If you don't ask me, if you don't believe me, then ask dirt. Did he not make us from the soil of the earth? And if he did, and he did, then all colors come from the blackest color, the darkest color. So, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud, because black is beautiful. Share this manna. Don't keep it to yourself. I have more morning manna for you tomorrow. And remember this. This Sunday, we're going to drill down even deeper about black history, critical race theory, the church, and how we can really say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself.